I don't know if I should wear these for like the whole video to go with the animal vibe, or if that would be really corny. Might just wait till I bring in the cats. Welcome back everybody to Magical Moments in Time. And today's video is going to be all about meeting my children. Furry little children. Even though some of them are not little. Some of them are big babies. They are not my human children, but they are my fur babies. But I thought would be fun for you guys to meet my children that you probably see me posting about a lot, that you're just like, wow, she's posting her dog again, she's posting her cats. But in this video, you're going to be learning their stories, which are actually quite cute. Each of our animals has a very unique story, and some of them are very comical. Ugh. Meet William, or Willie Nelson. Might be the youngest, but he is the longest of the cats that we have. This is Willie. He's a Siamese tabby mix, believe it or not. We had his brother, Waylon, and he actually disappeared. We think the coyotes did get him. But he was a Siamese tabby mix as well, but he looked more like a Siamese. So Willie actually, his story of us getting him was a funny one. I remember the day that one of my friends Skyped me and she's like, yo, I'm at Walmart. And she's like, they're selling kittens in the back of this lady's selling kittens in the back of the car in Walmart. And she's like, ask your mom if she wants any of them. So I went in there and I told my parents, they were both sitting there, and they're both like, my mom's like, oh, I'll take 2. And I was like, sorry, what? You'll take 2? 2 kittens? 2 little babies? And she's like, yeah, I'll take 2. 1 for Dad and 1 for me. So my friend brought us 2 kittens. And she like showed them on the camera. My mom's like, ooh, the white one and the tabby. And it was a small litter, but there we are. It was quite interesting. So Willie is probably almost 3 years old, or exactly 3 years. The lady, I don't remember. I could probably ask my friend Katie if she remembers when they said their birthday was. But he is a tiny tabby Siamese mix, and he's super cute. And he also is a part velociraptor, we believe, because he can open doors. You gonna come join me and stay for the video? Or do you want to leave? You just want the treats. What are this? What are this? What are this? This is Coco, everybody. Say hello. 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 Yes, yes. Now, Coco is the eldest of all of them and the newest to our family. And her story is actually quite interesting and quite funny at the same time. So Coco, we actually technically had in our family 4 years ago. Yeah, it was, oh my gosh, wait, no. Yeah, it's almost 4 years ago. Like at the end of 2016, Christmas time. And she actually, she smells the cookies. She actually was a stray dog whose owner passed away when I went to school in Corona. And there was like a neighborhood right next to our school. And I was probably in like, oh gosh, 8th grade? I think this was 8th grade. And so she did not get along with the other animals. She was in fight mode the whole time. We called her Cujo at times because she would show her teeth. And we just, you know, we felt bad that we were pretty much terrorizing our animals and her with each other. So we ended up finding her a home. My hairdresser's mom, who's an older lady, ended up taking in Coco, and it was just them 2 for the longest time, and Coco just had the best. She was spoiled rotten. Even my mom bought her little clothes at the time that we had her. But it was good for Coco and for my hairdresser's mom to be together, because I feel like it was good for Coco to have one-on-one time and to just kind of work on getting better over the complete stress and horrible things that she went through. Coco's recent owner just recently got very, very ill and is very, very sick right now. So we ended up taking her in again and watching her. And it looks like that we may or may not be keeping her just because her owner isn't in quite the state to be able to take care of her for a while. Coco is being loved and taken care of, and she actually has become pretty much best pals with Bentley and doesn't even care about the cats. It's completely, she won't growl, she won't fight, she's completely like mellowed out and just kind of was like, yeah, this is it, this is me, this is my family. But yeah, do you want a treat? You want a treat? Oh, let's give you a treat, huh? Let's give you a treat. She reminds my mom and I of that video of the what are this dog. You want this? Got it? And her breath smells really, really bad as well. We're working on it with her, but ooh, cold ass breath, if anyone wants to know. Are you able to eat that? Master has given Dobby a shock. She just burped in my face. So the next story and the next fur baby I'm going to show you is actually an interesting story because this fur baby was actually a present to my little brother who always wanted a puppy after he watched the Air Bud, like the Air Bud movies with the puppies and like the snow buddies, the buddies, and those golden retriever puppies, and he always wanted a puppy. And so I think it was like 2 weeks before Christmas, I might be wrong, but we went into Old Town and we ended up finding like this Animal Friends of the Valley was having like a little puppy like pet show, not like a show, but like, you know, come buy puppies, and we ended up finding this litter of like 2 or 3 puppies of these white, snow white puppies, and some of them had like dark eyes, I remember, and this one puppy had these tiger eyes. Now Betty Snow, come here, come here. She knows she's in trouble. She's kind of confused because she's in trouble because she got into the cookies without me telling her to. Are you in trouble? So this is Bentley. Come here, Bentley Snow. Right here, right here. So this is Bentley. This is Bentley Snow. And her name was originally Bentley already when she was a puppy. When we got her, her name was Bentley, and she just had these tiger eyes, and she had one ear that went like straight up, and the other one was bent, so they named her Bentley for that reason. But we ended up, once we brought her home, like 2 weeks, we gave her to my brother, and but she really became my puppy. She really bonded with me, and when you're little, we all say we want a puppy at some point, right? We always say we want a puppy, but when you don't actually know how to take care of a puppy when you're little. So I was taking care of her. The whole family was taking care of her, but I just really fell in love with her and bonded with her, and she kind of became my puppy. And she just had the goofiest personality, right, Bentley Snow? Come here, sit. Sit. Ever since we taught her paw, she won't stop doing it. So she was a very hyper puppy, which we were not expecting. But she had so much energy, like a husky, and they actually said that she is a German Shepherd lab mix, but she has husky in her. There is no doubt. Even her fur, her tail, her personality, how she talks. Oh my gosh, she's needy like a German Shepherd, most definitely. She's got the kind of lab face, but she also, I think she has Rottweiler in her. My parents think it could be Bulldog. But even when you see her, like if you watch John Wick and you see his dog, the Rottweiler, it's literally, I was like, that's Bentley's face when her ears perk up, and that's her front torso area, and she's stocky, and so I don't know what she is. Are you a mutt? Are you a mutt, Bentley Snow? Are you a mutt? So how we named her Bentley Snow was we all watched Game of Thrones at the time, and I remember when Ygritte says to Jon Snow, "You know nothing, Jon Snow." And there were times where we would throw a toy and she would run into a pole on her way. And we were just like, "You know nothing! You know nothing, Bentley heavy snow. And then also the year that we did get her was the year that California was hit with a big snowstorm, which is weird to say, in the lower valley areas. And so she got to experience all of the snow, and she became snow herself. Here, sit. And she already knows what I'm gonna ask her. Hold on. Sit, paw. Good girl. Good girl. She's very gentle. She's also the most loving dog you'll ever meet. She loves being pet right here. It's like her T spot. She loves it. Yes. My friend taught her the paw, and now she won't stop doing it. So if you're watching this, Katie, she hits me. She's like, hey, come on, give me it. But yeah, so she is pretty much one of my best friends, and she has patience, but then she doesn't, because she just has that energy. But she is the sweetest dog you'll ever meet, probably, or at least that I've ever met. She's so sweet. She's adorable. She's gorgeous. She's my little wolf, and she's got this pink nose and these tiger eyes. And whenever, I would love to make her my service dog for like anxiety or like depression or something, Just be my service dog for my health, and because she's always been that for me. And whenever, I have a nightmare in the middle of the night, I'll call her up on my bed if she's not already up on my bed, and she'll cuddle me. She knows when you have a boo-boo, we call it, or like you're hurt, or let's say you have a cut somewhere. She sniffs it. Like all she does is sniff it and like concern. Then she'll like lick it, and then she'll leave it alone. But she knows. You know so well, huh? Even though you know nothing, I don't know how you know so much at the same time. I'm gonna try this piece. So this is Edward, my black cat. We're matching today. Oh, hello. Hello. He has the loudest meow you'll ever hear. And he is the eldest of all the Furbabies. And he's my baby, my beautiful baby. I miss you so much. You're beautiful. Also my Black Panther, and aka Toothless, because he has green eyes and is all black, like a night fury. He is the eldest and my first ever fur child, and I'll never forget the day that I met him and that he met me. It was love at first sight, when they talk about that. So the story is that we actually had his mother, Twilight, and his uncle, Twilight's brother, and she was all black, and her brother was a tabby named Dawn. And she ended up getting outside. She was not an outdoor kitty, and ended up getting, she was in heat when she was let out. You can pretty much figure out the rest from there, and ended up getting pregnant. And she was only maybe a year and a half old, or just a year old. Yeah, I know. Come here. And so she ended up having a litter of about I feel like it was around 6 or 7 kittens. Might have been less. It was a small litter. But when she was ready to give birth, we couldn't find her. And she had gone missing, and we knew she was in the house somewhere because no one let her out. No one did. And we ended up finding her because downstairs in our closet, we kind of have like a cupboard under the stairs, like Harry Potter style. What? You want a treat? It's right here. And we ended up smelling like blood. So we opened it up, and we had lots of stuff in our closet. And so we ended up, we could hear almost kitten sounds, or breathing. We heard something. And we ended up taking everything out of the closet, and we found her back there. And she had already given birth to 2 kittens, and one was halfway out. So my mom rushed home from work, and she ended up helping Twilight give birth to her babies, and Edward was actually the youngest. And he got his head stuck and almost didn't survive the litter. And he was probably the tiniest one too. And there were I think there was 2 black cats out of the litter, but the rest were dark gray and striped. it was interesting. And so he ended up, ow, your fangs are sharp. We ended up selling the kittens, but at a garage sale, at our own garage sale. But one of these kittens that was in the cage that we had them in, I hate saying that word, cage, kept meowing, and his meow was so devastating. Still kind of like it sounds like right now. It was so devastating. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try to pick him up and see if it helps. Just try to shush him because he was howling. And I picked him up, and he was maybe the size of my hand, and he shut up. He stopped meowing, and he just started purring. Purring. Like, is your head stuck in there? Like purring like there was no tomorrow. And we bonded right away, huh? He did not want to leave my arms. I couldn't let go of him. There was no way I was going to let go of this cat. Like, he was mine. And I ended up being able to keep him. And yeah, he was my baby. He still is. Old man, no. The old man. Are you showed? Oh, he headbutts me like a lion, if you didn't just see him. What? Oh, what? We hope you guys enjoyed this YouTuber video and meeting all the fur babies. It's bye for now, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's YouTuber video. Bye, guys. Go and do the paw. I want to use your paw and go like, hi.